That's what we want to do. We want to make these motherfuckers cry. So I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit right quick. I just want y'all to hear something, cause you know how niggas is like, you know what I mean. Hold on, let me see something. Like, I don't want y'all to think this is a motherfucking game and shit. I don't want y'all to think this is a motherfucking game and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me fix the motherfucking the speed. Let's change the speed up a little bit. Okay, come on.
That was up to the task. The camel. Thousands of camels were... expect a rainforest. The very first possible member of the camel family is Protylopus, which appears in the fossil record about 45 million years ago, in what were once the rainforests of southwestern North America. Today, the Southwest makes you think of red rocks and cactus, but during the Eocene epoch, it was lush, balmy, and very rainy. Protylopus was well suited to this environment because it was an artiodactyl, an even-toed hoofed mammal whose members today include antelope, deer, and pigs. So you might say Protylopus looked more like a tiny deer than a camel because, unlike today's camels, it walked on 4 toes, all capped with hooves. And its toes are what took scientists by surprise when the first Protylopus fossil was found in Utah in 1898. At the time, the flat-footed stance of the camel was assumed to be a primitive condition that other artiodactyls lost as they adapted to living in more open environments. In fact, the suborder Tylopoda, which includes camels and their extinct relatives, was named for the wide cushioned feet that scientists thought all camels always had. But it turned out that the splayed toes that make modern camels so good at traversing the desert weren't a feature that camels started off with. They were a later adaptation. And Protylopus also didn't have a lot of the other traits that we associate with members of the camel family, like long limbs and long flexible necks. In fact, Protylopus is so strange that it's sometimes put in a family with other...
So your camel. You dig? Your camel comes from America. It developed the humps in America too. See? So y'all can always go to the white boys on that one. Hold on, I got some more for you. I'll hit you with another one right quick. I'll hit you with another one right quick. Hit you with another one right quick. I'm gonna give the name of this video too. Check this out.
Even after you said it, Todd.
The name of this video, right? This is simple. It's the easy one. It's the easy one. Watch this shit. Hold on. I'm trying to get through this commercial, but hold on. The name of this video is called The Evolution of Monkeys. The Evolution of Monkeys. Y'all can watch that. The Evolution of Monkeys, my nigga.
8 million years ago in France, a small but long-limbed mammal clings to a slippery tree trunk in a search for food.
The Evolution of Monkeys.
Its eyes were on the side of its head.
Start with that one, alright? The Evolution of Monkeys. And then I want you to go to
66 million years ago, an animal about...
the first... Here we go. This is the first... Hold on. The first primates. Okay? The first and last North American primates. So there are no primates, nigga, without North America. Know that, okay?
Size of a rat was hunting down insects and searching for fruit among the evergreen leaves of ancient relatives of the magnolia. With a tiny narrow face and a long bushy tail, it probably looked a bit like a squirrel, but it wasn't. Its name was Purgatorius, and it may be one of the world's earliest primates, an ancient relative of ours. But maybe the most surprising thing about Purgatorius is where it was found. Eastern Montana, not far from where I am now.
Montana
has been found in Saskatchewan.
Okay? So the earliest motherfucking monkey, the earliest primate was found in Montana. You know? I gotta speed it up for the copyright, but let's hear it again.
But maybe the most surprising thing about Purgatorius is where it was found. Eastern Montana, not far from where I am now. And another species of Purgatorius has been found in Saskatchewan, Canada. So let that sink in. Early primates not only lived in North America, our primate family tree actually originated here.
Whoa!
Fossil primates have also been found from central Alberta to southern Texas, and from California to Mississippi. So if primates really did evolve...
So did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let's go back again. Fuck your Africa theory. Out of America theory. Let's go it again.
Early primates not only lived in North America, our primate family tree actually originated here. Fossil primates have also been found from central Alberta to southern Texas, and from California to Mississippi. So if Early primates not only lived in North America, our primate family tree actually originated here. Fossil primates have also been found from central Alberta to southern Texas, and from California to Mississippi. Early primates not only lived in North America, our primate family tree actually originated here. Fossil primates have also been found from central Alberta to southern Texas, and from California to Mississippi. So if primates really did evolve in North America, then what happened to those early relatives of ours? Like, why don't we have monkeys and tarsiers and lemurs wandering around the United States and Canada today? Man, how cool would that be? Well, the short answer is North America was once a lot warmer and wetter, offering an ideal habitat for...
So y'all know, y'all. I'm telling you, bro. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I know y'all some killers. I know y'all like to kill at will. You dig? I love it when y'all kill at will. I got you. I know y'all some killers. I love it when y'all kill. So I'm going to give y'all stuff to kill. That's what I do. We killers. We about that life. But did you see that, though? You see a nigga say the primates started in motherfucking America, nigga? Game over. Game is over, nigga. The whole primates started in America. The primates evolved in America. So go get your Pan-African friends and tell them to drop dead and get their degree back. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. That's a simple, it's a simple win. All primates come from America. They developed in America. Okay? So don't ask them how the fuck did you get to America. Ask them how the fuck they got to Africa. You know? And then tell them you got there on horseback. You got there on camel. You got to have fun with this shit. You got to shit on these niggas with this shit. It's just, you got to let these niggas get comfortable. Let them ask a question. And then you hit them with it. Let them act like they know so much. And then you hit them with it. You know what I'm saying? And have fun with it. Dance with it. I got here on a camel. I got here on a horse. You know what I mean? That's how you win. You have to destroy their whole system. You got to destroy it. I'm going to sit here and use the same books, use the same research, the same methodology that they used. So he can't tell you nothing about no damn monkey. He can't tell you nothing about no damn Lucy if they telling you that primates and monkeys started in motherfucking America. I'm not telling you that niggas is monkeys. I'm not telling you this shit is true. We the fucking gods. We know this shit ain't true, but we here to destroy they shit. We here to make these motherfuckers cry. We here to make these motherfuckers pay. People want blood. It is. You know what I'm saying? And I see y'all niggas ready. Y'all ready to do the work. Y'all ready to kill some motherfuckers. So anytime a Pan-African wanna jump out the window and say that life started in Africa and all motherfuckers come from Africa and all this shit, then you gotta ask them about the monkey. Ask them about the primate. Because that shit is American, baby. That's some Indian shit. That's some apple pie shit, nigga. That's some whole team shit. So I don't know what we want to call it. Y'all want to call this the out of America theory, the into Africa theory? What do y'all want to call this shit? You know what I mean? Like, hey, like, I don't know, man. It's to me, like I say, like, I don't want, like, it's a secret. It's some shit that we should just have, like, because you gotta pull us out on a motherfucker. Like, you know, if this shit get too famous, you know, you mean you won't be able to get to use it on a nigga. You know, all this shit is just information. It's just weapons. This shit don't make you rich. You get rich from your spirituality. You get rich from being connected to source. You get rich from trusting in your motherfucking self. This shit is the fucking, it's the freedom minds. You know what I mean? This is to win the game, to win the war. You know what I'm saying? I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all out here be invincible, be undefeated ass niggas. Undefeated ass motherfuckers. Let a nigga ask you how you got here. Let him ask you, how'd you get here? And you gonna ask him, well, no. How'd you get there? Because I can tell you how we got there. We got there on a camel. We got there on horseback. You see what I'm saying? Undisputable, invincible, infallible. The gods. You can't beat us nowhere. You just can't let these motherfuckers play with you. I'm tired of motherfuckers playing with y'all. I'm tired of niggas playing with us. Y'all crazy? Let these motherfuckers play with us. I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers play with us, man. You know? I wanna see what's gonna happen. I think every day this week I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna drop some motherfucking paradigm changing shit. I might, like I said, this is just for the motherfuckers that come to school, come to class. This ain't no clout chasing shit. I don't need clout from this shit. I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all feel good about yourself. I want to see y'all know what these motherfuckers don't know. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in that monkey business. It's time to cut off heads, man. It's time to be killers. It's time to be the gods. It's time to win-win. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like y'all don't understand. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. Wholeheartedly. Cause y'all wanna fuck around and put the shit first. Y'all wanna put these motherfuckers in the forefront. Man, I niggas gotta trust in yourself, trust in the universe. You know, like I said the other day, the homegirl, she would be out here winning too if she would have trusted in herself. If she would have trusted in her motherfucking dream. She said she had a dream. Niggas was gonna bring justice. This is the fuck. Well, why would you stop that? Why would you just say, how can I help? I had a dream. They said you were gonna bring justice. I would like to help, my nigga. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I would like to help. I trust my dreams and shit. That's what I would have said. And that's what we all gotta say. You know what I'm saying? We have dreams and shit. We gotta trust the motherfuckers and shit. But this shit is dangerous. This shit is vicious. This shit ain't for the weak of heart, for the motherfucking interior designers and shit. Giving out bombs, nigga. Giving out nuclear bombs. This motherfucker entertaining motherfuckers. I'm telling you how to be secret killers. Norman Bates. Running around here comfortable. Running around here safe in your own mind, secure. I think niggas is deserving of that shit. I think y'all deserve that type of security right about it. I'm sorry. It's the arsenal. It's the arsenal, nigga. Get busy. I see y'all niggas is ready to kill. Let's get busy. Y'all need some guns. Y'all need some weapons. She needs a Draco. I got some bullets for that Draco. Here you go. Bad. Ask the motherfucker how they got the rhinoceros. I got some Dracos for you. Bring out the monkey business. Lure these niggas into the monkey business. See, that shit hurt because now a motherfucker got to figure out, well, damn, I've been lied to. I've been short-stopped. These motherfuckers don't tell me the whole story. These motherfuckers got you out here poster boring and running, cheering for these motherfuckers, and they don't know the whole story. Niggas talking about some monkey shit, some primate shit, and they don't know how the monkey got to Africa. Let alone some niggas. Let alone some niggas. This is the shit we gotta explain, but we gotta do a subtle. Like I said, like again, this and the reason why, like I say, this shit is hurtful. It's harmful. It hurts motherfuckers. If niggas wasn't on some Indian worldwide shit, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be telling y'all this shit. Cause you don't just drop niggas off like this. Like I'm telling you, I said, y'all gotta get ready for everybody about to be an Indian. Because the truth is the truth. Truth is the truth, nigga. You can't keep blowing around here on some fuck shit. The truth is the truth. So y'all gotta get ready for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Lying to motherfuckers and shit. Stealing from motherfuckers. Stealing our heritage. Stealing our minds and shit. Preaching fear and fear mongering niggas. Excuse me. You from Africa ass niggas. You always from Africa. Life started in Africa. Who says that? Who says that life started in Africa? Niggas don't know plate tectonics and shit. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm saying, man. Like, I think niggas is gonna be really. I think, like I say, like, it's just gonna be some invincible ass Indians out this motherfucker. Y'all gonna have. Y'all got the juice. What can a nigga say to you now? They can't talk that monkey shit to you now when monkeys is from America. Primates is from America. Mammals, nigga. Like all that giraffes and all. Oh yeah. In the taxonomic sense, precluding parallel evolution in other regions of traits considered anatomically modern, but not precluding multiple admixtures between Homo sapiens and archaic humans in Europe and Asia. Homo sapiens most likely developed in the Horn in Africa. Wow. Between 300,000 and 200,000 years ago. Wow. There we go. Although an alternative hypothesis argues that diverse morphological features of Homo sapiens appear locally in different parts of Africa and converge due to gene flow to different populations. So no matter what they said, it all started in Africa. And what is this theory based off of? Again, this whole theory of out of Africa in the African diaspora. You know, they like to say that these Pan-Africans, we're going to call them Pan-Africans because anyone that's talking that everyone is out of Africa is a Pan-African. And we're going to help school them guys today. Don't worry. But this is based on what? On modern humans' dispersal out of Africa. That's what they have here, guys. It's the simple old theory. It's a simple theory based on evolution, right? What's evolution? Well, of course, before we get into that, let's see the out of Africa theory, the map, right? So here, this is the map. This is where we started at, the Horn of Africa. You see, this is the Horn, Eastern Africa. This is where they say life started. Right here. Life started in Africa. But this has to be attached to it. Don't get it confused, folks. If you're saying that you're from Africa, they're saying that you come from primates. You're part of the primate situation. You're part of the ape family, and that is why you can be traced to Africa. But what? How do you fight that? How do you argue with that? How do you dispute that you come from monkeys, right? How do you dispute the evolutionary theory that all monkeys and all life comes from Africa, out of Africa, right? How do you dispute that? Well, here's the good question. They tell you that apes started in Africa, but my question is, where do apes come from? Because then they'll tell you, well, not apes, primates, right? We're talking about primates because the evolution is based upon the theory established in DNA. Fossil remains. You can't get past this is all based on matches of DNA of living modern humans and fossil remains verified Homo sapiens several thousand years ago, right? But these are primates. These are primates, guys. Do not get it confused. These are primates. And these are primates in Africa. And they want us to think that all life came from Africa. But no one says that. Science doesn't say that. What does science say? Let's get into science. Because what if I told you that life, not life, we're not going to go that far yet.
let's just deal with the keys. If you lost your keys, you would look in the first place the last place you had them. If they looking for the missing link, we got to go back to the last place that they knew that there was a primate, because they want to say Africa. But what if I gave you something different? Let's go. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. We'll just listen to.
Among the 66 million years ago, an animal about the size of a rat was hunting down insects and searching for fruit among the evergreen leaves of ancient relatives of the magnolia. With a tiny, narrow face and a long, bushy tail, it probably looked a bit like a squirrel. But it wasn't. Its name was Purgatorius, and it may be one of the world's earliest primates, an ancient relative of ours.
Wow, okay, wait a minute. He tried to slide that in there. He said that this is possibly a primate, and an early relative of ours. But he said it was slipping through the magnolias. Where they got the magnolias at? I like the magnolia. Shout out to Lil Weezy and the boys from the Noya boys.
But maybe the most surprising thing about Purgatorius is where it was found. Eastern Montana, not far from where I am now. And another species of Purgatorius has been found in Saskatchewan, Canada. So let that sink in.
Wow. Wait a minute. Let's go back, because this is kind of crazy. So you telling me that primates actually come from America? Let's go back, because this is out of Africa theory here, guys. We're dealing with out of Africa. Wait a minute. I hate sharing my whole screen. We're dealing with out of Africa, but they don't tell you where primates come from. They just show you a primate in Africa. You see how tricky this gets? You see how slick they can get with words? No one wants to tell you where the game began. I'm not saying you didn't come from monkeys or primates. I'm just saying primates and monkeys don't come from Africa. They come from America. Isn't that fishy? Isn't that slick how they conveniently forgot? Let's let him keep going. I kind of want to see some more. I kind of want to see it from the get-go.
66 million years ago, an animal about the size of a rat was hunting down insects and searching for fruit among the evergreen leaves of ancient relatives of the magnolia.
The magnolia! Shout out to the Noya.
With a tiny, narrow face and a long, bushy tail, it probably looked a bit like a squirrel. But it wasn't. Its name was Purgatorius, and it may be one of the world's earliest primates, an ancient relative of ours.
And you know purgatory ain't good. It's the end of Pan-Africanism. It's purgatory. Yes, this is purgatory, because primates were living in America. But let's keep
But maybe the most surprising thing about Purgatorius is where it was found. Eastern Montana, not far from where I am now. And another species of Purgatorius has been found in Saskatchewan, Canada. So let that sink in. Early primates not only lived in North America, our primate family tree actually originated here.
Not in Africa. Wait a minute. But wait a minute. Did you just say that our primate family tree originated here, and they want to put us in Africa?
Beautiful African shit, a boogaloo shit, like, and even on that motherfucking tip, like, you can't even use the whole Siberian motherfucking trip no more. They saying that the motherfuckers was chasing the food into America. The motherfucking history shows that the food was leaving America. Huh? All the food was leaving America. These big ass animals, these giraffes, these rhinoceroses, these camels, these fucking horses, these zebras, these primates. These motherfuckers left America. They started in America. So if you chasing food, you might follow these motherfuckers. Not be somewhere else trying to find out where they at. You know what I mean? That's what niggas don't understand and shit. So that's what we get now. Now we get a lot of truth and shit. We got a lot of niggas that's ready to share the truth and shit. Not afraid of the truth and shit. Y'all have to be from Africa and shit. Y'all got to show me how a nigga got to Africa. I can tell y'all how y'all got to Africa. The labs. The Craddochromes. You know what I mean? Like this, like I say, like, man, I get it. Niggas, to me, we God. That's all that matters and shit. You know what I mean? That's what we need to focus on. That's because that's when the shit count. And everybody get it. Once you understand you God, you get to laugh at the, like I said, like if you cannot say we came on horses and do it with the dance, don't do it. You know what I mean? If you can't say, nigga, we rode camels and do it with a dance, don't do it. Like, cause you gotta have fun. The shit is like, you understand, these motherfuckers wasted their whole life, dog. I'm sorry. It's these niggas wasted their whole life. These motherfuckers been chasing this African shit, this king of Pan-Africanism shit. We all Darwinism shit. They've been chasing this shit for so long and found themselves in Africa. And then you're gonna ask them, well, how did the primates get there? How did the monkeys get there? And they're gonna have no answer for you. They're gonna have no answer for you. And then you're gonna explain it to them. Very simply. But it came from America. Everything in Africa right now came from America, dog. All that shit came from America. We could go down the list of everything that's Africa is famous for, and it came from America. So they gotta explain that. And once they have to open up that side of their paradigm, once they have to open up the right side of their brain, you know what I'm saying? It's done. You might watch a motherfucker face, like, you know what I mean? A motherfucker get like a aneurysm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to explain to you now the truth. He can't explain to you the truth. Or you just explain to him that he's been lied to. And that's going to hurt these motherfuckers so bad. And that's what I'm saying. You got to do the dance. You got to show them, hey, nigga, we don't care. We don't care. We already know. You know what I mean? We already know. You can't trust these motherfuckers. Come on, man. Like, you got to go out your way to do a dance on these motherfuckers and shit. Because they going to be that hurt and that demoralized. It's really that serious of a situation. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying, like I said, I'm not an evil person. I'm gonna tell you, in my regular life, most people like me. So just to have to be the true, naked, fast nigga and shit, I understand that some of this shit, you gotta have a little bit of motherfucking bedside manner. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little bit of fun with this shit, because if you just tell these motherfuckers that they've been lied to, that they motherfucking did degree, and they've been out here propagating and pushing this bullshit, and none of this shit is from Africa to even come out of it. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck up the world, bro.
I don't like the way that sounds, guys. I don't like the way that sounds. Let's gotta hear that again. That sounds crazy.
It actually originated here.
Oh, he said it again. He said it too fast. He said it too fast.
Primate family tree actually originated here. Fossil primates have also been found from central Alberta to southern Texas, and from California to Mississippi.
Mississippi, whoa, Mississippi, they got monkeys in Mississippi? Wait a minute. This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy, because now you have to wonder, if they got monkeys in Mississippi, what else they got around here in America? You know, I will posit and propose that Africa, all of the animals that they know in Africa, like zebras, camels, and even giraffes, they all come from America. You don't believe? I'm about to show you. They all come from America. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, yeah. But, oh, no, that's too much. I don't give you that much. I'm going to give you this. And you know what? And you know what? Watch this. Wait a minute. I got so much here. Camels. When camels roam North America, we're going to let them tell it to you what gives them. Shout out to PBS, because once upon a time, they may tell the truth.
In 19th century Australia, English settlers set out to explore the continent's vast interior. But the hot, dry climate of the outback was too harsh even for the most resilient horses. So settlers and traders enlisted the help of another domesticated animal that was up to the task, the camel. Thousands of camels were imported to Australia to work as pack animals on expeditions.
We gotta let them build up a little bit. You know, these guys, you gotta these are why these guys get such great numbers. You know, they like to give you promenades and tell the story and all of these different things about how they confuse you, but they give you a little bit of the truth in there. So once we skip all of this, then they're going to tell you how camels and all 2-foot animals come from America, you know, like the alpaca. We'll see.
Allowed them to flourish where most other large mammals would perish. But the fact is, camels didn't originally evolve in the desert at all. They didn't even evolve in Africa or Asia, where they live today. The story of the camel begins over 40 million years ago in North America, and in an environment you'd never expect, a rainforest.
Wow. This is getting interesting. If I do say so myself, this is getting interesting. The camel didn't even come. So wait a minute. You see the game here. You see how interesting this can be if you choose to play the game, the intellectual game. You want to do some research and find out, because Black Americans are from America, just like the camel, just like the primates, just like the giraffe. Are giraffes from America? That's the easy question, huh? Zebras and giraffes, are they from America too? Let's see. Well, actually, you know, let's just let him talk. Let's just let the man talk. I apologize. They're hating him. We're gonna let him talk. But wow, while he sets up, while he gets prepared to do his thizzle, right? We're just going to acknowledge the fact that all life did not start in Africa. We have to go back to that now, because this is the model. This is what they're teaching us. They're teaching us that you're a descendant of an ape. Yep, that's what they're teaching. But they're not teaching you that primates come from America. America, the home of the brave. Yeah, that's where primates come from. Nowhere else. And they got Mississippi primates too, you dig? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. But we're going to let him tell his story about these. Hold up. Hey. We're going to tell a story about these camels.
Creatures called the Oromoricidae, so you'd be forgiven for not seeing the family resemblance. But Proteolopus is still considered one of the earliest known tylopods because it had many of that group's more subtle but defining traits, like having incisor teeth in the upper jaw and sharp tusk-like teeth in the lower jaw. And speaking of its teeth, there's one more weird thing about this very tiny camel. A closely related group of artiodactyls called ruminants have 4-chambered stomachs that help them digest grasses. But Proteolopus and his descendants have had to make do with less efficient 3-chambered stomachs. So Proteolopus was more of a browser, preferring a diet of soft leaves and fruit over grass, a preference that will play a big role in this evolutionary story. Now, little Proteolopus did.
But let's not skip over this real quick, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let him skip over that. Because all of these little friends over here, they're all Americans. All of these animals here, they're Americans. You dig? All of these Americans, animals. Hold on.
A closely related.
These ruminants, these cows, these horses. You know, he's called them ruminants because they take the grass and they churn it. They ruminate and they make cur. You know, milk is cur to these animals. So all of these are similar descendants. They broke off the tree. They didn't break off the tree in Africa, guys. They broke off the tree before they got there. And they got there by leaving out of America.
A group of artiodactyls called ruminants have 4-chambered stomachs that help them digest grasses. But Proteolopus and his descendants have had to make do with less efficient 3-chambered stomachs. So Proteolopus was more of a browser, preferring a diet of soft leaves and fruit over grass, a preference that will play a big role in this evolutionary story. Now, little Protylopus didn't make it out of the Eocene, but it had a cousin with whom it shared an ancestor, and it was better suited to the mosaic of forests and grasslands that was starting to transform North America. That cousin was the slightly larger Pobrotherium, which showed up about 37 million years ago. Pobrotherium had long, slender limbs.
And this is an American story, y'all. I just want y'all to understand, looking like a packer, looking like a llama, a llama, whatever you want to call it, but it's looking like an Americana to me.
For running a more open terrain, but like Protylopus, it still walked on hooves rather than toe pads. And this camel did very well for itself indeed. Fossils of Pobrotherium have been found across western North America and in a greater range of habitats, from wooded grasslands to shortgrass prairies. But we can tell by its teeth, specifically its shorter molars, that it still relied on leaves as its main food source, rather than grass. Now, Pobrotherium disappears from the fossil record about 33 million years ago, and like Protylopus, that marked the end of its lineage. But other lineages continued to thrive as the shrubs and trees of the Oligocene turned into the grassy open Miocene. This was the time of what you might call the camelid explosion.
In America. In America, guys, are you seeing the variety? Are you seeing the diversity? Are you seeing the genetic pool available here in America? Not in Africa, not in Europe, right here in America. All of these beautiful and exotic animals, they got their start right here in the hood. You know what I mean? Right here in the country, just like us, we country boys, you know? So we can't let them continue to make up a story that doesn't seem to coincide with history. How in the world did they get from here to Africa is the question. Because again, what they tell us is that the Bering Strait and that the Indians, or sorry, the Europeans actually, right, that left Europe, that's where they were when they came here. They were Europeans. They left Europe, Asia, and crossed the Bering Strait, chasing the animals, but the animals is already here. So if the animals were here and they went there, maybe the people were here and they chased the animals. There's just a possibility. I'm not saying it happened, but I can tell you what didn't happen. Out of Africa didn't happen. It didn't happen. Black Americans are from America. They're homegrown. They are from the essence. They are the primordial. They are the ones that were here from the beginning, the original. So if anyone is trying to separate you from your homeland, you have to ask yourself, why are they trying to do this? What is the reason that these people are trying to keep me away from my motherland? Because America is the land of milk and honey, my friend. America is the land of milk and honey. Okay? So don't be distracted. Don't be coerced with the good graphics. You're not a monkey man, my friend. You're not a monkey man. You, my friend, are an American.
There's no way around it. There's no way around it and shit. You got these motherfucking camel herders and shit. These motherfucking Arabs, niggas out here being Muslims and shit. Camel motherfucking riders and shit. Camel niggas and shit. Well, how you get the camel, nigga? See, like, this shit hurts everybody. Like, you can go down a list and pick a nigga and hurt him. Because they really want to believe that some life started in Mesopotamia, my nigga. You gotta understand that Garden of Eden is Mesopotamia. All life started there. All animals came out of Mesopotamia, if you ask these fucking niggas. Or they gonna say all life and all animals came out of America. But the nigga gonna tell you that the primates started in America. The primates developed in America. How you develop your whole species in America? So if a motherfucker say that we not apes, but we got a common ancestor, maybe they left their ancestor in America. You ever think about that? See, they haven't thought about that because they're not going to tell you that that's where they came from. They're going to make you think, oh, no, these niggas came from Africa. No, they wasn't come from Africa. They was in Africa. Everybody know that shit, nigga. Everybody know that the primates come from America. So don't let these niggas play with y'all and shit. Like I said, I don't be arguing. I don't have no dumb niggas, you know what I mean, come around and ask me no dumbass questions and shit. But if you get a nigga to ask you a dumbass question, man, fuck his life up and then do a little dance. Bring him back. You know what I mean? Bring the nigga back because he gonna be gone. That motherfucker might attack you and shit. You know what I mean? You might have to do the dance just to back up. They gonna be mad as fuck. You understand? You know what I mean? How many niggas, like I said, like this whole Pan-African shit only work because motherfuckers is talking about monkeys and Darwinism. Niggas is using the genes and genetic and Lucy. Everybody come from one Eve and all this little extra shit. That's the whole trip. It's all one Eve. But that motherfucking that Arthropithecus is not Eve, my nigga. That is a monkey. It's a primate. It's a lot of the motherfuckers and shit. And they come from America. And this shit is vicious. It's vicious, bro. I hate to be the bearer of bad news because, again, none of that shit got nothing to do with being Indian. None of that shit. Y'all can take it how you want to take it. I don't give a fuck. It's just to kill these niggas. I see some niggas out here that like to kill. I see some motherfuckers that like blood. You know what I mean? But you want to kill a nigga? Oh, here go some shit that's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. To me, I don't have to do it. I don't never have to use it. I kill niggas and change their lives and all types of shit without dropping the nuclear bomb on these niggas, without throwing their whole education down the motherfucking toilet and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just take what a nigga says to me, where he's at, and I usually work from there. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all to do the same thing. Wait till they say it. If a nigga has the audacity to say to you, how did you get to America? You know what I'm saying? Before Columbus or some shit, or you know, how did y'all leave Africa? Any of them type of questions. If a nigga would ever come out his mouth and say some shit like that to you, you just respond, you know, in kind, nigga. How did the monkey get to Africa? You know what I'm saying? Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. So, Cousin Tina, if you know, what you think about that, Cousin Tina? Today I shared to the people that the primates started in America. These niggas say that we come from monkeys, but monkeys come from America. Well, they don't come from Africa. Guarantee that. But all primates, the whole primate species started in America, cuz. So these motherfuckers can't ask you how you get to America. You gotta ask these motherfuckers, how did the monkey get to Africa? You know what I mean? I also share with the people that the horse comes from America. The camel comes from America. The rhinoceros, the giraffe comes from America. All of these species have their motherfucking beginnings over here. So how did these motherfuckers get into Africa? The zebra, obviously the zebra is a type of horse. How did the zebra get into Africa? So, cuz, that's what I did today, cuz. I gave out some weapons. This is the arsenal. No disrespect, but this is the arsenal. If you an Arab and you like camels, I want to know, how did the camel get to motherfucking Arabia, nigga? From America. Don't tell me how I got to motherfucking Africa, because how I got to America, nigga. Because I can tell you how I left America. I got there on the camel. So you already know. Shout out to the guy. I want to know how this shit feel, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. I want y'all to have them guns and them weapons. No playing with these niggas this year. But you gotta be, like I said, you gotta be nice about it, because you're gonna hurt these motherfuckers. You're gonna demoralize. A lot of these motherfuckers believe in the white man. These niggas they act like they don't trust him, but they believe in him. They think he gonna do good. He decent white folks. They good white folks. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do the right thing. They believe that. He's getting out here getting jabs and getting motherfucking boosters and shit. They believe in these motherfuckers. Motherfucker put them on mandates. They still believe in these motherfuckers. So you gotta be nice when you break down their whole motherfucking paradigm. If you tell a motherfucker that the horse comes from America, the zebra comes from America, you gonna fuck up their mind.